You're welcome to the Prime with me, Audrey Zatsa. The divisional delegate for communication, Ngwa, in the Northwest region, Manfred Ngwa, is reported to have been kidnapped. Sources say Mr. Manfred Ngwa was surrendered at gunpoint by unknown gunmen, forcing him to follow them Tuesday, November 2, 2021. For now, the whereabouts of the divisional delegate is yet to be established. It should be recorded that it's been 4 months now since some 6 divisional delegates of Ndian were kidnapped, with 1 killed, and until now, no statement has been made following their disappearance. Popular Cameroonian artist Mr. Shine and 2 of his friends are currently at the judicial police in Bonanjo, Douala. He was arrested last Tuesday in Ngwa alongside his friends. Reports say the vehicle he was driving at the time of his arrest is under investigation for theft in Yaoundé, according to police sources. After searching the phones of the other 2 occupants of the vehicle, they found some suspicious elements, images of weapons and ammunition, as well as messages with potential customers, which led to their arrest. The mayor of Douala 3 Council, Valentin Epupa, has reassured Douala city dwellers on the city's readiness to host the AFCON 2021. This was following some Douala city dwellers' worries regarding the state of the roads and the city. Details in this report.
As Cameroon prepares to host the biggest African sporting event, 6 stadiums in the country have been praised by a CAF delegation led by its president, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, during a recent visit to the country. The sporting infrastructure had equally been recently praised by the Minister of State, Ferdinand Gongo, during his working visit in Douala. But the question many Douala inhabitants are still asking is how ready is the nation's economic capital to host the prestigious competition.
Douala is ready because the main thing in that competition is have the stadium. So now still the road, the infrastructure to go there. I think that by the end of this year, everything will be.
During his mission to contribute his own quota to ensure that the city is ready, the Douala 3 mayor's message to inhabitants is to support the team.
To support their team, that means the Lions.
Other denizens are of the same opinion regarding the readiness of the city.
Douala is ready for what? You have roads that have done. They have some problem, and they will be remaining a few time. We have hotel, we have stadium that you have seen, and we have too much of fast food that people can love, and they love food of Cameroon, that you know that.
But the bad state of road and the dirty nature of the city still have some worried.
Il y a encore beaucoup à faire parce que
there is still a lot to do, because when you walk around here, you see that it smells everywhere. Douala smells. Douala does not live. So I hope that the authorities will pay attention to all this.
La ville de Douala actuellement, compte tenu de la promiscuité et des routes,
given the state of roads that are poorly made with potholes everywhere, I believe that foreigners will face difficulties circulating in the city of Douala because there are too many traffic jams. Roads are not very reliable and garbage everywhere.
Nous avons des nids de poules partout et des poubelles.
As authorities keep deploying for the final adjustments, it is no exaggeration to say that the public is excited about the country organizing the competition, which is scheduled to run from January 9 to February 6, 2022. A total of 52 matches will be played across 5 cities: Douala, Yaoundé, Bafoussam, Garua, and Limbe.
Members of the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism and Multiculturalism and those of JICAM met in Douala Monday, November 1, to assess the quality of the 2 official languages in the country's private sector. Eileen Sama was present. Her report.
The symbolic come-together was chaired by the President of the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism and Multiculturalism, His Excellency Peter Mafani Musonge, under the distinguished patronage of the Head of State, His Excellency President Paul Biya. Focus at the meeting was to assess the practice of bilingualism in private enterprises and employers' organizations. The high-profile encounter, which will last a week, is a continuation of a mission carried out in May 2021 in Douala by the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism and Multiculturalism when it launched a campaign against hate speech and xenophobia in Cameroon. His Excellency Peter Mafani Musonge laid emphasis on the mission of the Commission, which is to promote the sound implementation of the 2 official languages in Cameroon in the private sector.
That we carried out missions to assess the sound implementation of the constitutional provisions that make English and French 2 official languages of equal status in ministerial departments and some state-owned corporations in Yaoundé. This time around, the Commission's focus is on employers' associations, private companies, and corporations based in Douala.
The socio-economic importance of using the 2 official languages, French and English, was highlighted by Amatutu Muna.
The promotion of the 2 official languages contributes favorably to limiting the proportion of poor people in our country. In fact, it contributes to improving the rate of making use of bilingual people based fundamentally on their language skills.
Shortly after the symbolic encounter, the delegation from the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism and Multiculturalism, headed by its president, then moved to hold a similar meeting with the Chamber of Commerce.
About 10,000 phones and some accessories illegally imported in Cameroon have been seized by custom officials in Ngwa. Details with Font Quinta.
With illegal trade, fraud and counterfeit goods still thriving in local markets in Cameroon and perpetrators devising different methods, custom officials are leaving no stone unturned, putting an end to this phenomenon. Elements of the Halcomi operation impounded 10,000 mobile phones and other accessories worth over 10 million francs CFA at the entrance to Ngwa at the Ngwa region of Cameroon. According to Commander Mofo Jude of the Halcomi Zone 3, owners of the goods failed to pay the required custom duties.
The problem here is an importer who has passed through Yaoundé-Simalène, Douala International Airport, has already paid his duties. Now, these people are coming from the north, they have not paid. Are you sure they are going to sell the same price? So the role of customs is not only to collect duties, but to regulate the market so that everybody can sell the same price.
The fraudulently imported mobile phones were reportedly packed, among other goods, on board a heavy-duty truck set to be distributed to local markets.
Cross the frontiers, declare their goods, make customs declarations, instead of taking us as soothsayers or wizards.
To fight this phenomenon that is gaining grounds, elements of the Halcomi Zone 3 are stationed in all 3 northern regions of the country.
In Bamenda, the Agem Cultural and Development Association held an executive meeting over the weekend to evaluate some resolutions taken for the association, know their strengths and weaknesses. Charles Kebwa reports.
The Agem Cultural and Development Association, ACADA, in an enlarged National Executive Meeting October 30, 2021 in Bamenda, holding per ACADA's constitution after the recent National Council meeting that held in Bafoussam, June 5, 2021. The Bamenda enlarged ACADA Exco meeting was a follow-up to evaluate resolutions taken, know their strengths and weaknesses.
And give evaluation, how it is working. That's why we are here today to evaluate whether our strengths and weaknesses, whether we are achieving or not. And by the time we were arriving here, we are grateful to inform you that the divisional delegate of Water and Energy Mancham wrote to us through the Mayor of Council, telling him that the first phase of the project, which delayed this work, had been completed, but we still have doubts because we have our protest to the governor that the work, and to the Minister of Water and Energy, that the work had not been completed.
As the people of Agam are in need of water, the Agam Giant Water Project that has been going on for over 30 years with various actors from the Fund of Kusku through Helvetas, Rotary Club International, amongst others, having intervened with limited success, members deliberated on Akada's strife over the Womb Giant Water Project, analyzing the causes and failures despite government's effort now to ensure the completion of the project.
The delegate has also written, we are still to reply the delegate, that there are still places that work have not been done. Even he's saying that the work, extra works have been done. You cannot do extra works when the real work has not been done. Who gave him the authority to do extra work? Was the community consulted? No.
Following recent killings and burning of homes by alleged Muslims, the EXCO members brainstormed moves to address the arson and other vices that is leaving the clan in ruin.
And we have taken a decision to go into two. Akada is going to follow up about the crisis of 18th of October we are talking now. And we will go back retrospective. What happened? We were going to get back to the funds right up that they sent to the Prime Minister when this same incident happened. Bororo Awusas came out and were butchering our people, burning our homes.
To Akada's national president, Ngwa Itung, in an address through the first vice national president, Ga Clement, he apologized to the population of his silence and absence caused by the prevailing ongoing Anglophone crisis, assured the people of Agam he has been working behind the scene to steady the Akada boat tactically, financially, and morally. The EXCO resolved those for accountability to meet their zonal coordinators and get details of financial statement from 2014 to 2017. It was revealed since 2017, no financial contribution had ever been made into the Development Association Fund, and those behind ignorance to tarnish, assassinate the characters of some devoted committee members, since facts are sacred while opinions are free, with hope of a new impetus.
Members of the ESU Youth Development Association have officially installed their National Bureau. The event took place over the weekend, as Eileen Sama tells us.
The event, which brought together illustrious sons and daughters of ESU, Menchum Division of the Northwest Region, drawn from the National Triangle, gave an opportunity for the members of the ESU Youth Developmental Association, AIDA, to commune, showcase the rich cultural heritage of the ESU people through traditional songs and dances. Top on the itinerary for the association was the installation of the new elective executive members of the National Bureau. Modeye Gideon Shufang is the president of IADA.
This Youth Development Association, they are here today to install the newly elected executive members. They were elected on the 1st of August 2021, and today the 30th will be deemed necessary to install them, to give them the go-ahead to do their work diligently. We are very grateful for the outgoing team. They have done a job, and development is a relay race.
It was a unique opportunity for the sons and daughters of ESU to raise funds for some developmental projects back home.
We are raising funds today to, first and foremost, equip our hospital back at home, which has been destroyed due to the crisis. We want to buy hospital beds, we want to buy medical equipment, so that our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters can have access to medical care.
It was also an opportunity for members of AIDA to play a football game for their physical fitness and relaxation hours before settling for the symbolic come-together.
And out of the country, in Nigeria, 6 people have been abducted from the staff quarters of the University of Abuja. According to officials, gunmen abducted members of staff and their children at the university Tuesday, November 2. The suspected bandits attacked the staff quarters, and the Nigeria security forces are currently stretched on several fronts to rescue them. That was it for today's edition of Prime Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Take the rendezvous for 6:30 p.m. Prime News with Fon Quinta. Stay blessed in the company of programs on My Media Prime. Bye.
Welcome to a new world of